Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing? Man, Antonelli here.
Hey, what's up, guys? How we doing? Man, Antonelli here. Talking some recruiting today. Have some tips and advice for you guys. So let's get into it. Today's advice is to make sure that you're careful about what you're putting on your social media accounts. Okay? College coaches are gonna see what's up there. If they're recruiting a player heavily, they're gonna check and see what you're putting on your Twitter, what you're putting on your Instagram, all that stuff. Okay, whatever you're on. I know, guys, Snapchat. People are on everything nowadays. Okay, and most kids live on those things. You have to make sure that if you wouldn't want a college coach to see something, you do not tweet it, don't post it on Instagram, any of that stuff. You got to think like your social media accounts are your resume, all right? So if you wouldn't want something on your resume, you better not put it up there, all right? Because it's going to be found. It's always found. Coaches check that stuff and they monitor that stuff. And you may put something up there that you think means something, and it could mean something totally different to somebody else, and a coach is going to make assumptions based on what you put up there. And I have seen it where coaches don't offer players because of the material or whatever they're putting on their social media accounts, okay? And that might be the silliest thing I've ever seen for a player to lose a roster spot, a college scholarship, based off of something that they tweeted. That is just nonsense. So make sure you're not putting yourself in that situation. A lot of players, for whatever reason, I think today's, like I said, most student athletes today are on social media, right? And they're used to talking to their friends, and they're used to retweeting silly stuff and reposting, it's all fun and games, right? Just with my friends, until somebody sees it that shouldn't see it, or that you don't want to see it, and you're no longer going to a school, you're no longer getting interest from a school based on what you put on social media, okay? So make sure you're monitoring that. Go back and check and make sure that you haven't put anything ridiculous up there over even the last couple of years or ever, all right? So really, really be careful with that. A lot of players don't believe that college coaches are actually going to look at that stuff, but they do. All right. I know back when I was recruiting, and social media has gotten even bigger over the last, last time I coached was almost 5 years ago, 4 years ago. And social media is bigger now than it was then, but even then, I'd go on and check. If I'm recruiting a player, I go on and see what they're tweeting. Who are they following? What are they retweeting? What are they reposting? All that stuff. Just to get an idea, just to make sure that there's nothing on there that I'm like, oh, geez, do we want this type of person? And again, I'm basing it off of what their social media is, but is that, I don't know, is that the type of person we want on the team? Are they going to fit in? Are we going to have issues with this? And so just make sure you're being careful with that, and don't let something kind of silly cost you an opportunity. All right. So let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video with all your friends. Check out the description box below. We've got a deal going on Plate Crate. If you click the link, type in Antonelli, get 50% off your first Plate Crate. Also have a link to our Patreon page where you can support the channel. We'd really appreciate that. We got a bunch of other stuff as well, so definitely go and check all that stuff out. And that's all I got, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later.